It was time to drive to Great Grandma's farm, flowing eastward just as the river does. The quietness of the drive was intense. The external noise of the gravel was filtered out. Row after row of corn passed by. Anywhere the car would pop out the main road. It just absorbed the sights of the colors, the way the corn blew in the wind, the barn swallows daring you to make them fly out of the way. On the other hand, my husband could only see the little row after row of corn. For him, it was a labyrinth from hell. Corn stalks blocked his view. It was a good 2 feet higher than the car. He had to surrender his trust to me, and that says a lot knowing the most demanding parts were yet to arrive. No more Valium. The doses had all been given for the day. No sooner than he could finish processing, he was in a maze. A stop sign pops out of nowhere. Well, for him anyway. That giant eyeball pop was hysterical to me. You know the look. The one from the cartoons, and your eyes are on springs that fly out and hold there? That's precisely what he looked like asking me why the hell there's a stop sign in the middle of a cornfield. Seriously, did not matter that no one was around for miles. I just sat there at that stop sign laughing. I laughed so hard that I cried again. My husband's a saint. Trust me, my emotions are everywhere, and he just goes with the current. This is where I watched my grandpa save my mom's life. That day terrified everyone. Grandpa and Mom most of all. See, we all got to play on a go-kart. You can see for miles if anyone's coming. We all knew my mom was the coolest. But that went up a few more levels when she wanted her turn to drive that go-kart. Waiting for the dust to settle, you could see her eyes come alive as she was going to give that machine hell. Then she stomped on it. What a sight it was. Her smile, her hair blowing in the wind. Her hair was longer than the go-kart. It looked like she was waving with it. As Mom came to a slow stop, everything went to hell in a split second. See, her hair fell, and when it did, it tangled in the motor's fan belt. The ear-splitting scream, "Dad!" I'll never forget it. Grandpa ran for my mom, screaming, "Shut it off! Shut it off!" She was trying. The switch had broken. She could only hold the brake with her foot. The engine was still running, binding her hair tighter and tighter. Her head pulled back farther and farther. Grandpa couldn't get it turned off either. He cried as he pulled his pocket knife out and started hacking, getting Mom loose. If you ever doubt that time can slow to a damn near standstill, don't, 'cause it does. And it did. When he had her cut loose, you could hear everybody breathe all the way to the river. That night, everyone was at the river, sitting around mostly in silence, watching the water go by and the sun set on another close call. At the time, that was the closest to seeing a person die that I had ever been.